Imagine this. You sit alone, in silence, and feel something tighten inside you. You can't explain why, you just feel pain, and it seems like it came from others. The ones who betrayed you, misunderstood you, didn't choose you. But here's the truth you don't want to hear. That pain didn't come from anyone else. You made it. Every time you let your mind become your executioner, you think you suffer because of others, but really, it's because of your expectations. You built a world in your head where everything must go your way. And when reality refuses to obey, you call it injustice. The old belief that holds you, that pain is punishment, that someone must hurt you for you to feel alive. But that's a lie. Pain isn't punishment. It's feedback from your mind. Insight 1, the frame of control. You think you control your emotions, but often they control you. You keep trying to fix the outer world, instead of realizing that pain is a signal. It's not to be fixed, it's to be understood. You don't notice how you create suffering through habits. Every time you return to old thoughts, old stories, old people who should have been left behind long ago. It's like reopening the same wound and wondering why it never heals. Insight 2, the loop of self-punishment. You get used to pain. It becomes your excuse, your lifestyle. You complain but never change. Because deep down, it's comfortable being the victim, the one who deserves pity. That's the trap. Subtle, invisible, but deadly. The brain isn't your enemy. It's doing what you trained it to do. It seeks pain because you've linked it with attention, love, and importance. That's why you attract people who hurt you. You're not searching for happiness, you're searching for what feels familiar. Insight 3, the familiar is stronger than the right. You can know something destroys you and still return to it. Because the mind craves stability, even if that stability is suffering. Here's the paradox. You hold on to pain because it's predictable. Relationships where you constantly prove your worth. Friends who listen but never hear. Moments when you feel not enough again and again. You don't stumble into them. You create them because they match your internal template. Insight 4, the inner self-image. You don't suffer from people. You suffer from the reflection they show you. If deep down you believe you're unlovable, your mind will find someone to confirm it. Not because you want that, but because your brain needs coherence between the inner and outer worlds. That's why you keep going back where it hurts. That's why you can't let go. You're not losing a person, you're losing the version of yourself they mirrored. Insight 5, pain is a mirror. It's not the enemy. It shows you where you betrayed yourself. Every time you settled for less. Every time you stayed silent when you wanted to scream. Every time you chose lies just to keep someone close. Psychology says pain isn't an event, it's perception. The brain doesn't see betrayal or loss, it only sees interpretation. You suffer not because of what happened, but because of the meaning you gave it. You can change that meaning. You can rewrite the code. Not through fighting, through awareness. When you stop blaming and start observing. When you stop running and start breathing. You stop creating pain when you stop living from your old self. When you let go of the need to be wanted and start being real. When you choose clarity over drama, silence over chaos. And then power arrives. Not the kind that screams, the kind that calmly looks into the storm and smiles. You realize everything that happened wasn't against you. It was for you. Pain is the language of your growth. It says, look here, this is where you're stuck. And when you finally listen, it disappears because it has done its job. You are no longer the victim of your psychology. You are the architect of your mind. You choose what to feel, and your brain obeys. Remember, pain is not the enemy. It's just a door. And you're the one who decides to stand before it or walk through it and finally be free.